let them go. They keep stopping me from going where I'm supposed to go. I don't know, it's like every single time, bitch, you running through my mind. I be locked and loaded.
Sorry, buddy. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing great. Here at the International Airport here. Got through. There was literally no one in the line, so that was awesome. Got through in a record time, which was good because I was running a little bit behind here. No big deal. So now I decided to take the time. Since boarding doesn't start for another 15 minutes, I can tie my shoes, get some of those steps in before I go land in Omaha. Everything starts tonight around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I land around 2:15, go to the hotel, get the registration packet, then I'll get all settled, and then we'll head out for a run. So wearing my running kicks. Let's go. Oh, so decided to travel in swag today. All right, everybody. So everyone has their own routine when it comes to flying. And I'd say just whatever makes you relaxed and comfortable, that's what you go after, right? So whether it's your favorite pair of shoes or flip-flops, or you like to travel a little bit warm, you want to bring in those special neck braces or inflatable neck pillows, you got to do what makes sense for you. For me, I like to run. I like to put on my running shoes, even if I'm wearing like suit time, so that way I'm ready to get that connecting flight if I have to go for a run. If I have it, then I'm ready. Other times it's not the same. So if I'm in flip-flops, it makes it tough. Though I do love the flip-flops. Got to enjoy that. So we're just walking around here until the gate. We started boarding the plane. So you don't need to see me pacing, but that's basically what I'm doing here. Walking up and down the hallways, so that way I can stay active, because when you sit on that airplane, you're literally not moving very much. So I want to make sure I get in some form of exercise today, just in case weather's a little bit not as good as I want when I land there. So hope you're all doing great. Sherman's out. Buddy, here we go. Entering the flight time. All right, everybody. So went through some emails. No Wi-Fi, but I just set it all up. Set up some calendar, some leadership development that I wanted from my boss on a monthly basis that we go through and help develop me. And also was able to read through some of the notes for the upcoming meeting that we're having here. Having dinner here at 5:30, but then starts bright and early, 8 o'clock tomorrow, goes to about 6 or so. And so I just want to make sure that I'm prepared, read through all the material, and ready to roll. So hope you're all doing great. See you in Omaha. Buddy, it's about 69 degrees. I will be honest, it is a little bit chilly coming from Texas, so we'll survive. Here we are, Embassy Suites, a little rainy outside. Grabbing the bags, register, check in, then head up to y'all. Head up, unload, and then look for the gym. All right, time to hit the gym. Let's go. Had to get a bunch of phone calls and emails out. Now it's time, 4:45. Gym time. Hey there, family. As part of one of my goals, I wanted to do a quick talk. So this one is impressed by watching Impressions in the Storm. It's a youth video there on the Gospel Library, and it's talking about it's recounting the story of Ensign Blair, who was during, I think, the Korean War, and he's asked by the captain of the ship to be able to pray. They're caught in this typhoon, and one of their engines is down, and so he then proceeds to pray. And what came to mind was his response was, in his prayer, was, "What can I do?" And which prompted my mind to think of Nephi in First Nephi chapter 3 verse 7, where he's asked to go. Nephi is asked by Lehi, who's the prophet at the time, to go and get the brass plates, despite not knowing how to do it or if it's even possible. And in his response is, "I will go and do." And so we are people of action. We are doers, not hearers only of the word. And I think a lot of times when we pray, it's okay to have hope, especially when you don't have the answers. What we can pray for, though, is pray for what can we be doing differently. That's the powerful part, is I think for each of us is to ask the Lord what he wants us to do in order to see the success, in order to see the path laid before us. And so that could be whether you're going to have a chill child, whether you're going to do well in school. Don't pray necessarily for good grades, although that is good, but maybe you pray for what can you be doing to study better. When it comes to what job you should do, what can you be doing differently to get a job? What can you do? What can each of us do? What can I be doing to get more income? And so that way thoughts come into our minds, impressions come into our minds, because we're willing to do what we're going to be prompted to do. And that's exactly how the story goes. So feel free to check it out. It's in the Gospel Library. Impressions in the Storm. Love you guys.
Meant to be true to you, a legend in the making, make the best of every moment. Cause nothing lasts forever, but forever I'll be focused. Focus on the now, never. This my testimony. Yeah. That's my testimony. I'm about to take all of you out. Nobody safe, you playing it safe.